Hello and welcome back to the Warlock Arena run, and we are currently 2-1, played 3 games in the last video. Going to continue on. We won the last game based on our wonderful Jaraxxus, and that was awesome. I've got a Jaraxxus in Constructed, and he's one of my favourite cards, for obvious reasons. A lot of people don't know where he's from. He's actually from in the World of Warcraft. There's no real lore around him. He was just a random gigantic demon that came out of a portal in one of the raids. I believe it was Trial of the Champions. It was in Wrath of the Lich King. It was cool. Oh, nice. This is very nice, isn't it? Oh, you're good to me. You're good to me. Actually, they're still asking me about Christmas. I responded to him in between episodes, but I'm not going to be doing that, obviously, in video. We're against a priest now, by the name of Veins. Interesting name. I like people's names. Usually they're creative. Usually. He's struggling with what to keep and what to throw away here. But I've just seen him hover over some cards, so he's definitely there. He's just making the biggest and hardest choice of his life, really, there. There we go.
Greetings.
I greet you.
So we have some good plays here. I think we're going to play Voidwalker first. Yes, we are. End the turn. Second turn, we're going to coin out an Imp Master, which will be great. Behind a Voidwalker as well. Plenty of damage going on there. Very, very nice that he did nothing. Very tempted by the Harvest Golem now. But we're gonna Imp Master because Imp Master's more of a greedy thing to do. So when I'm behind a shield, I want to do the greedy play right here. That's harder for him to get at.
What does the future hold?
I don't rate that card very well. I think it's a meh card overall. So that's great for me, really. 2 damage across the board. That will put that to a 1. That will put that to a 2. And then we just get to have a Harvest Golem in play. That's fine. Alright, so we're moving into Holy Nova range now. At 5 mana, priests can use a AoE ability like Blizzard, like Flame Strike, doing damage to all enemy minions for 2, and also healing all allied minions and characters for 2 as well. So all of these will die, so I've got to make use of them before that happens. I mean, there's a chance he doesn't have one in his hand, but a low one. If I could get one of my silences right now, that would be insane. Hello. Alright, so he's got 3 damage. Works very well for me. Now we're talking about that Holy Nova. Can I click this, please? Thank you. We're talking about that Holy Nova. It does 2 damage across the board for 5 mana. If he does that here, he kills nothing. And then I kind of get further and further into the lead. So that would be great if he did that. Obviously, he's not going to because it's such a terrible play. But I'm just, you know, just throwing it out there. If he wants to do it. Tempting. I think we're far enough ahead that I can kind of get away with it. These are just cheap. I think we're going to do... Oh my god, are we doing this? Is this a bad play? It'll discard 2 random cards and I want to keep that Inferno. But I have 3 cards I don't mind losing. I'm doing it. YOLO! Damn! Alright. So our choices here for Holy Nova and such is hit that. That'll go down to 4. Hit with that to 1. Yeah, that's okay. We do that again, trying to avoid the Holy Nova and getting use of that. I'm upset that we lost the Dread Infernal because it has its uses. But I think we're okay. These are still good cards, definitely. I love the artwork for Pyromancer. Look at that. Scary. So he's mind visioning me for a Pyromancer or a Geomancer. He got...
Give me a quest.
We'll never know. I'm surprised that he did not do that. Alright, so currently we have on board 11 damage. 15 if we want to get crazy. We're going to draw a card here. This works very well. We're going to throw some cards out, I think. Pyromancer. I'm nervous about that Holy Nova, but I don't know. Okay, we're going to hang on to this because I can still play it with that next turn. And we don't want to play it now in case he does have a Holy Nova. A Holy Nova now would kill 2 cards, and if I played that, it'd kill 3. So it's just all much more better for him to have that, and I don't want him to have that. Alright, so this looks like a very good time for a Power Overwhelming. He got the Geomancer, as we've just found out. 7. Okay, so we want to play the Frostwolf Warlock this turn. Which would mean we'd want to play the Flame Imp, then the Frostwolf. And we want to do that before we play the Power Overwhelming as well. So, 7 plus 4, that's 6, so not enough. And that would be exactly enough. If I Power Overwhelming here, it's going to do 1 damage across the board as well. And that would kill that, which sucks. But I don't really have a choice. So that would go down to a 3, that would go down to a 2. That would go down to a 1. Yeah, I don't think I have much choice, really. So, we Imp now. We Frostwolf Warlord now. And then we just, unfortunately, Power Overwhelming right here. Not very happy with that, overall. With the fact that I had to do the 1 damage and lose a 2-1, which would have been perfect to kill that. But, you know, we don't have perfect days all the time. Does have a Shadow Word Death. He's still incredibly hurt right now. He doesn't have a Holy Nova though, otherwise he would have thrown it there. And the game looks to be about over. Actually, he does have a... no, he's lost. Okay. If I have anything here... Damn. Okay. Anything. That'll do. That's the one. I have 3 cards with instant damage for killable there, and I managed to top deck one of them. So it works for a first game there. That was a fun game against the Priest. So we're now 3-1, 3 wins in a row. Liking the Warlock right now. I'm enjoying myself. I still think this deck's very weak overall as to... You know, compared to what I could have got, like Blood Imp City, for example, would have been great. I've only got, like, 1 Flame Imp. These are insane cards that I wanted and only got, like, 1. But it's still not a bad deck, especially with a Jaraxxus. Anyway, guys, we're going to hop into the next game right about now. Okay, so we're in the next game against Vaden, a very similar name to Vanes, which is who we played against recently. So we're going to keep the Voidwalker. I'm tempted to keep the Drain Life. They do have a lot of 2 health cards to rogues. Wow. Nice. Jesus. So we pray that he has no turn 1. He has no turn 1. Works very well. Okay, so if we coin out, we can play 2 cards here. That'd be great. Or just 1. And then play the 2 the next turn. So we're throwing out 2 cards here because I worked out deal 3 damage and restore 2, I guess, or maybe 3 health, because it'll be buffed up by the Geomancer. So I want to play Geomancer next turn and then have it survive and drain life. And that works very well for us because now he can't even attack. Even better, since he's not played anything, we're just going to throw out the Berserker and then have it trade with whatever he plays next if I don't want to drain life it. Very good right now. I've got card burn here, which isn't great, but still has some uses. I probably will be tapping quite a lot when I can as well. surprising that he chooses there to hit that. I guess he wants to trade. His strain life that I was talking about. Though I don't get to heal myself, sadly, it's still a good move. Because now, I have a 5-1 behind a taunt. Very early in the game. Looks good. A fan of knives here would be very good for him, wouldn't it? Deals 1 damage to all enemy minions and draws a card. And being that 2 of these have 1 health, that will go down to 1 health and then he could attack. Whoa, he ignores it with a Perdition's Blade, kills it. What a top deck. And I have no oozes in this deck as well. What pain. So we're gonna draw a card. Play that. 3 damage and 5 damage. That's cool. I could potentially do a total of 8 damage next turn to his face. That would be foolish, but I could. Ship for 1, kills the card. Uses the weapon to kill the other, probably. Oh wow, didn't even need to. Right, I'm going to throw down the silence even though it doesn't really do anything. Because I need to gain control of the board. We're going to Soulfire here, lose the Drain Life. I guess that's okay. The worst case scenario there was to lose the Dark Iron Dwarf. Not too fussed losing that. I guess the Drain Life was the best thing to lose though. These are 2 very powerful cards on their own, in their own right.
You gotta be kidding me!
Now I can kill this here, if I want to. I'd hit him for 6 and he'd go down to 18. And this would mean that he can't actually afford to play like anything next turn if I let that live. He's going to kill the Dark Iron Dwarf.
So many possibilities.
I don't have any way to kill it next turn without trading 2 for 1. I don't really want to trade 2 for 1.
So many possibilities.
Yeah, I'm killing it here because I want to keep the Dark Iron Dwarf really over the 6-3. And I do have this, which will be great damage later. Problem is he has 6 cards in hand. Take away 5 because he just, take away 1 because he just drew it. So 5 cards in hand, he's definitely an advantage here. And me having a burn card like this isn't good. God, I've been talking about this entire arena, how, scary discard 2 random cards is. I mean, the card itself, for 5 mana, a 5/7 would charge is insane, so obviously there has to be drawbacks to it. But God, discard 2 cards? And then my other choice is discard 1 card. So bad. I definitely don't like having 2 of these in the deck, that's for sure. I mean, it makes it very interesting, though. I guess that's why the Warlock's ability life tap exists. Oh no. Don't want to lose that. Okay, we want to lose the succubuses here. Please don't lose Jaraxxus. Ah! Damn! Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Ah, Jaraxxus. It's okay ultimately. Imagine if I'd lost both succubuses there. How insane that would have been. That would have been beautiful. I guess it happens. Still, 7 cards in hand to my 2. Good lord. And I don't have an ooze. Oh, and he's got an eviscerate. So it removes everything I've got. And he can remove it for the next few turns. I missed my Jaraxxus. Alright, so we need to start playing some minions here, really. I played the Drake there, because it's obviously a 4/4 with spell power that it's got to deal with. And it has more health than the Assassin's Blade 3 damage. Whereas this has exactly 3, which is a great thing for it to kill. Now he's on 15 health, and I'm kind of running out of fuel. So what I need to do is really beat the crap out of him as fast as possible. I need a power overwhelming here as well. So 3 and 4, 7 leaves 2. Do I want to tap? Bad card to pick up here, really.
My shield for Argus.
And we're going for the throat here because he has to get through some taunts. So he can't kill either of those with his weapon, plus that put him way too low, really. He's probably going to use the Spiteful Smith on the 5/5. Maybe? He might have a Cold Blood, I don't know. I'm not going to call too much. But I don't know. This right now he is very low, obviously. He's very low. Is that an powered eviscerate? Please no. Please no. He just played this, which gives extra spell damage, and if he has an eviscerate and he's just comboed it, it would do 5 damage to any target, instantly killing my Drake, which would be the worst case scenario, really. I don't want that to happen. Don't know. This game could go either way. Alright, a silence puts it down to a 2/3 and doesn't go back. The taunt's gone, understandable. His weapon is now buffed. Interesting choice there. Right, this is the best chance for a Mad Bomber. It's the best chance. I need him to hit these 2 1-healths. Come on, deal 3 damage randomly. Yes. It could have been way worse. It could have been way worse. It works. I don't really want to lower myself. It's got 8, 12. Oh my god. He's got... Oh my god, he's got 15 health. He's got killable right here. The question is, does he know it?
I am not a morning person.
Don't have a choice. I've got a life tap. He's got killable. And that is not what I wanted.
You're in trouble now.
I don't have a choice. Looks like he's won, unfortunately. If the Mad Bomber had killed that, the chance of it, I would have got an extra turn. But either way, he had 15 damage on the board at the end of my turn. Well, at the start of my turn. So there's nothing I could do there. But damn, if that Mad Bomber had just killed the dwarf, that would have been amazing. I lost the Jaraxxus as well at one point. But if you think I could have played that any differently, differently as in better, then do let me know. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next arena session of the Warlock. Thanks for watching.